Assalamu alaikum. Hello and welcome to RayAintalks. Summers are here, and have you already planned your vacation? Where are you going this year? What are your preparations and plan? Have you researched things? On the surface of it, and usually the approach is to um, get your holidays approved. If you need to buy a few things, maybe the suitcase or whatever, for traveling, maybe other things like if you're planning to go to beach or open areas, you will need sunblock and first aid kit or whatever, the standard. But if you're going even out of the city, out of the country is of course next thing. You need to be culturally aware of the destination. Yes, the cultural awareness is very important. All the uh, good organizations, before they take their employees on an out of country trip on a retreat or something, they prepare the information pack which entails all the details, where you will be staying, when we will reach there. And but in addition, there is a small section on culture of the destination. Why? Culture actually is the combination of norms, religion, language, artifacts, weather also impacts the dressing and everything, and the society itself. What is the culture of that society? In some cultures, um, male and female don't shake hands, but in other cultures, if you don't offer the hand, it may be offensive. So before, and there are dressing requirements in some countries. In a lot of places, you need to be modest in public, but if you are at beach, there's a different game. uh, Even at the interviews, if you are a candidate, do when you research your when you do your research about the organization and whatever the culture you can things you can find about the culture, you go accordingly to that organization. But to be on the side of the caution, you always are semi formal. So maybe you can take a tie in your pocket, and if you enter and see everybody is wearing a tie, you can quickly do it. For females, of course, depending on what country, what culture you are in, dress modestly. That's the most suitable advice I've ever got, and I always follow that. If I'm going into a new company for maybe it's a client, or for an interview, or for whatever reason I go, I dress modestly, because whatever it's on their website never says about their culture. It's just it's more like a marketing thing. Doesn't talks about culture much, and you cannot get clues whether people are suited booted, or they're casually dressed, or can you ask for a water over there or not, or you have to fetch it yourself, whatever, things like that. So be prepared, research, and before you do that, and before you go to your next destination, you should be aware. And this awareness is actually cultural sensitivity, it's called. And you should be sensitive and be respectful to others culture, and you display by your behavior, okay, yes, we are different, but I respect your culture. And that also sends a message to other person that there is this person respects us and our culture, then we should return the compliment. So that's how, if you go to places and cities where there's a lot of tourism culture is, you will find them more hospitable, more flexible, more adaptable to different cultures, and they welcome you. Similarly, in organizations where they have an open culture, they embrace the diversity, but takes time. But in a lot of settings, it is better to be on the side of caution. Research well, be aware of it, ask from friends, do the internet research, and if possible, you can ask their embassies or consulates available. And in case of organizations, if you can find a mutual contact, utilize that. So that's for today. And if you want to book a coaching session, one-to-one session with me, you will find the link in the subtitle as well as in the description. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.